Yeah. A scavenger hunt on the internet to collect eggs and clues lead to Easter eggs and passages from the Bible, and other things to teach more about Easter, Jesus' life leading up to Easter. At the end, whoever found the most Easter, I like that, wins a prize. Ah, now that's thinking out of the box. That's creative. I like it. Now, how could we make it work? We got to. You got an idea for that? Then I think we got a winner here. We could do that on Friday night, maybe. That'd be fun. Friday night of Easter week. 10K IQ. Oh, that's a good idea. So, so that week of Easter, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have these events that would start, like at 9, like we normally do, and then it would culminate on Sunday with the Resurrection Sunday. And I did one year. I did a morning Easter morning service, and then I did an evening service, but I'm not going to do that this year. Okay, that would be good. Okay, thanks. Yeah, that's fine. Well, if you want to help me, um, like I said, about a week from now, I'll get with you and we can discuss making maybe a. I'll have you do like maybe one of the days if you want to do one of the days of a poster or something for that. Maybe the Sunday one, and hopefully I get a hold of Avery. All right, I'll just are you able to use Mailchimp? Do you think? Do you need me to show you anything on that, or do you think you got it covered? So I think what we could do. Okay, so what we'll do then? Yeah, this is good. So maybe next week on one of our days when we're not doing a service, I don't know, maybe Wednesday or Monday or whatever day is good for you. We'll go on there and I'll just show you how to get into the campaign part of it and make a campaign. It's called a campaign. And then we'll just create I'll show you how to create the template. And once you know where to go, it's simple. It's drag and drop. You add a photo, you add a video, a Giphy file, whatever you want. And it just drags right into the template. And when you get it done, you before you publish it, it gives you the option to send it to my Facebook or Twitter, which I don't really use Twitter anymore. But Facebook, I still use it because I have a lot of people on there. So anyway, yeah, we can all. I can just show you that then, and then you can go ahead and make the poster. And once it's loaded, and you're not going to be here that week, I can send that out one click to social media. The hard part's done, the making of the poster and getting that ready. And I'll be able to give you the idea, and so then we can do that. And hopefully by then, I might have one or two other people that can do a poster, or I mean, I can do them all. It's not a big deal. I do this all the time. My thing is to help people to have some skills that you can take with you into whatever you do in your next after school, whatever, just some things like this. It's pretty awesome to be able to learn some things. And it does help me, if we can get people doing this, and helps me to get the word out. And this is what I got to do is start doing direct messaging of people. I literally could probably spend from now till eternity just trying to get back to people that I've known and that are, you know, and I just don't have time to sit down and because I got, a lot going on. but this really helps. So yeah, so understandably, a lot of people are gone at Easter because it's a holiday, and so that you take that into account. That's why we have like Game Warrior on hand. He can do a couple posters. He can help us. But yeah, we'll get it going. So we got a game that sounds really good, and I think we could advertise that. That's another poster. Ah, so we can make another poster for the. We definitely like that idea, the scavenger hunt with the scriptures and stuff. So we'll leave you to that. Put it together, and of course, if you need any help with anything, just get with Game Warrior. He's the guy that knows everything about that stuff. Right? Ah, Game Warrior's like, wait a minute, man. I got to work. I got to do all this. And you're telling me I got to come back and do that? Oh, man. All right. Well, anyway, we're making progress here. All right. The other thing is we got to keep bumping the server. If you guys, we'll try to. Is there a is there a reminder bot we could set up for that?
Yeah, we have one already. Just that it reminds the person who last bumped the server, though.
Oh, okay. So we need to remember. I'll put a note here. I'll put a note. If I put a note, reminder, bump server. I can manually put it up in the general chat every now and then just to remind people. All right. So, yeah, we got to bump that server. New people coming in. I'm going to be doing some putting our. We actually have a website, and that's a whole nother project that I'm working on. And I've kind of stopped that project because I'm working on another project, and then I'm working on this project. And my head's going like this. I got too much going on. I really do. I don't even know where I'm at. Where am I? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so the website, it's simply Jesus. It's not. I don't have the domain set up yet, but it's going to be JesusConnect.net. Right? Simple. JesusConnect.net. And that'll be easier than trying to give people a Discord link. The Discord is a one-click button on the website, so that if they join the website, they can easily get to Discord, and we can encourage them to join Discord. Or if you have a profile link on Discord and you want to share that, and they can join your profile, and then you can, if you're inviting people, they can, you can actually just send your profile link. Hey, how's it going, Tentia? I would like Keishan to share his Easter egg idea with Tentia. This is a good idea he had for something that we can do Easter week. So we got that idea going, and then once we get on these other sites that I'm going to be advertising on, I'm already looking into it, and some of them are some really big Christian sites. One of them is called GodTube. It's a spinoff of YouTube, but it's all Christian videos, and basically it's YouTube videos, but they use Vimeo and some other sources. But that's a huge site. A lot of people go there, and they have a lot of interactive things, but you can advertise on their site. So I'm going to advertise, and so I think that's when I get the website URL all set up, I can use that as a link back, so people can join our website, and then from there we can get them on Discord. Pass the mail.
Yeah, because Cation it's showed me a packet of
Oh, okay.
mayonnaise.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, we got this idea. I think so. All right. What else? What else did we have on here for tonight? Anything? Oh, I forgot this. Interaction with new members. So Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., I'm going to do a half hour meeting just with new people that come on the server. In other words, if somebody joins and they're still active, I'll send them a direct message and invite them to meet me at such and such a time, 8 p.m. or whatever on the server, and I'm going to do like ask answer any questions or anything like that. And then again, this is going to be something that we'll do on Wednesday nights, and anybody's welcome to come. I mean, if you're new or not, if you just want to, if you're on and you want to pop in and say hi to the new people. Now, I think this could work if I can connect with them, and that's a big if. If they're not really active, then of course that wouldn't work. But we may get a couple people coming through that we could use this format for, and I could do it. Like I said, I wouldn't want to be on here like all night or anything, but I could come on and just answer some questions, introduce them to the site, welcome them, and see what if they have any needs, prayer needs, or whatever. I thought that's a way. And then, of course, we're going to do more interactive things on the chat, asking questions, poll questions, contests, those kinds of things. We're still working those things in. And this, like I said, this week we'll be getting some feedback from you guys for the topics for the new Thursday night. And the new Thursday night, I've already set a date of April 5th to launch that new format. So that's going to be April 5th. That's the first Thursday night of April. That's coming up in less than 2 weeks, I think. So if I can get some feedback from everyone, like you got some ideas for stuff you want to talk about or anything like that, then I'll give you that option and I'll put it in the general chat and you guys can give me ideas and then we'll go through it. Now, Ruby was going to help me, as I said, and she had some really good ideas, and I still have her ideas. But then she had to leave the Discord for a while. So we're not sure if she's going to be back or when she's going to be back or anything like that. So we'll just have to, unfortunately, she's not here. We'll have to keep going on, and I'm sure there's somebody else that can step up and come on and help. I mean, that's it. Is watching The Bachelor or Bachelor to say yes, it's horribly sinful. It's not. No, I'm gonna put it this way. It's not sinful. It's just stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever. People watch what they watch. But I never had any inclination to watch that show. But I guess it's popular. People watch it. It's ridiculous. I agree. Yeah, that's not my thing. That's for sure. All right, Game Warrior, you got anything else you want to add or anything to the what we've been talking about or anything?
I just want to say, pretty much, not anytime soon at all. Me and Pastor, we have like basically an idea to get more members in. Well, I just would like you guys to, try to, bump it and, the usual stuff, welcome or try to at least,
Yeah.
Um, it's just, pretty much trying to get more people. We have like a great idea to get more members and stuff like that. And yeah, try to be on watch just in case. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Try to, if any member try to DM you and like to tell you about someone trying to do a scam or whatever, try to message me or pastor, because so far we got had like one or two people. I don't know, incidents, I guess I could say.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah, we've dealt with this for years. People from certain parts of the world, India, Nigeria. Unfortunately, there's a very poor, poverty stricken areas, and people turn to crime. They turn to hacking and scavenging. But the amazing thing is we had a guy that was from India, and he was gifted in graphics and logos and web design. And he came to me at the time, and he wanted to make a logo for Jesus Connect, and because we met him on online, and he was, and everybody told me, "Oh no, no, you can't trust those guys. You know, they're all, you know, scammers and everything." So I said, "You know what?" I said, "There's something about this guy that I trust." I said, "I know there's a lot of scammers." So he showed me a picture of his family. He said they were, you know, basically he lost his job and he was destitute. So I told him I needed a logo, and I said I'll pay him for it. So he designed the logo for me. Like within a day, I think he had it set up. I mean, let me see if I can find the logo as we're talking here. But he was like, just humble about it. He made the logo, and I went to the Western Union, was going to send him, the money, and they said, "Oh, you can't send money to India." I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because there's too many hackers, there's too many scammers." And I said, "No, I know this guy." I said, "I want to send this money to him. I know where he's at. I know what village he's in. I have the information. So, all right, we have to warn you though. It's at your own risk." I said, "I accept the risk." So I sent him the money, and it was probably like enough money to last him a month because it wasn't that much English. English to rupees is, it's amazing. It's a lot of money for them. And he made me the logo, and I paid him for it. And it was, there was no scam involved, and I trusted him, and he became one of my go-to people. If I needed something, I knew I could trust him. And so not everybody is a scammer, but there are a lot of scams coming out of India and Nigeria, and you have to be very careful, especially when it comes to asking for orphanage money and things like that. A lot of that is just nothing more than a scam. You have to check people out. I was fortunate that this guy um, really turned from Hinduism to Christianity, and because he felt something from the Lord through the services and things that we were doing, and he felt the Holy Spirit. And so it was an amazing thing. And I still talk to him. He's on Facebook, and he got a job working for some company in New York City. He does stuff for them, and he's actually doing pretty good. God blessed him, got him out of the poverty that he was in, and it was an amazing thing. Now, what was I going to do? Look up photos. I want to show you this logo he made. It's pretty cool, actually. I hope it's in my photos. I don't know.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Try to watch out for people that. So what happened to me one time on Steam, for people that have Steam, they say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I reported you. I don't want you to get blocked or banned off of Steam. So I would like you to try to contact an admin, quote unquote." So what happened was, this one guy, he had two users. One guy was being the person that's saying, "I'm sorry, I reported you," and then the other guy trying to pretend that he's the admin for Steam. So yeah,
Wow,
just
that's a scam,
yeah,
Lola.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
he tried to get my information or whatever, stuff like that too.
Yeah, you got to be careful with people like that, because usually if somebody's asking for money, that's why I think we put that in our on our site, don't solicit, because solicitation it's usually, usually never ends up good. And when people do it, they're usually scamming and trying to get money. But some of these scammers are dangerous. Others are just hungry, looking for food, and they're just making up stuff, to get the food. And I feel bad. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people in India, and I had a guy that was in the ministry that was going into the ministry and to be a pastor, and he was from India, and he almost came to the United States, but his visa and everything fell through. Wasn't able to do it. And I've helped people, but at the same time, I've really never been burned because I can usually tell if somebody's scamming or not, and a lot of people can't tell that. They get taken in by a story or somebody's sad story, and this the only thing with with that one guy is that he started messaging people that in asking for money, and that he would pay him back, and he wasn't scamming, he was just trying to borrow money, and it got to be where people were getting offended by it. And I said, you know what, he shouldn't be doing that, and I will talk to him, and I did, and then he quit doing it. And I understand, times are tough there, it's hard. There's really no work in India, I mean, unless you're I was, and this is, I'm not saying this to be funny or anything, but unless you're in, customer service, and people can call, like almost every customer service center in the world is located in India. And the reason for that is because they get it for cheap. That's the only reason they use it. But it also serves a purpose. It gives them a job. It gives them something that they can do that they're good at. A lot of but And I'm not trying to be demeaning of the Indian culture or people that are from India, but it's a very poor country, and everybody knows that. That's not saying anything bad. It's just the truth. But the thing is, there's a lot of doctors that come out of India. There's a lot of very smart, intelligent people, and they're very intelligent when it comes to technology. I mean, they could build a whole system for you. And I've got people right now that I've used that are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever, and they've helped me with video conferencing, and I've trusted them and to go on my computer and never had any problems because they're legitimately making money. They're legitimate. That's the problem. These guys that can hack into a computer and that can con a senior citizen out of their life savings on over the internet, phone call or whatever. If they're smart enough to do that, then they're smart enough to do a, a good job, and help somebody, And the thing is, it just gets to a point where, they either don't think they can or they just don't care. And when it comes to that point, then it's kind of like, okay, well, sorry, you're not going to scam me. You're not going to scam people. But then the scammers are getting scammed. You see those videos? Some of those guys are so amazing how they can intercept these people that are scamming people, and they can get right on there and they can imitate an older person with their voice, and then they know how to get onto their computer and hack them. I've seen that too. That always amazes me. I don't know what happened to that picture. Too bad, isn't it? Huh?
Sorry, before I forget, Tortilla, did you change something to the bump bot to Slash, or did you touch it or whatever? Because I saw you re-invite the bot.
Oh, I re-invited the bot because that's a Discord wide thing. That's not. I didn't do anything. That's Discord. Every single Discord bot has been forced by Discord. They all will be switched to using only Slash commands by the time April comes around.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
No.
Wow. Anyway, so yeah, just beware. And if there's a guy named Berto, don't accept anything from that person. They're hacking into
Also, that's wrong.
what?
That's wrong.
Oh, it's not true.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Somebody made it up.
Every once in a while, you'll see these. You'll see these copy pastas where someone is trying to ruin someone's reputation, so they'll create a copy pasta and then they'll send it to all their friends.
Oh, okay.
Friends will send it to all their friends, and you can't get IP hacked just from being friends with them. You can get hacked from clicking on links,
right?
But just don't click on links from friends and stuff,
right?
From people you trust. But like,
yeah, that's
anyone that says anything that says send this to all your friends, don't accept friend requests from this person. That is most likely in 99% of the time BS.
Wow. I don't know why people got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, that gets spread around a lot, but it's usually just crap.
Well, yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. Never open a link from somebody you don't know, especially an email link or anything like that.
You should be wary of.
Yeah, that for sure. All right. Well, man, time flies.
Also, don't want to give out almost any personal information, like
not
even email, because they can find out stuff about you from your email.
Right.
Anyone can find out stuff about you from your email. There's public stuff about you from your email.
Right.
But if you don't give them any information to go off of, and you don't click on anything, then there's no harm in being friends with anyone, as long as you're careful and I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it makes sense.
Mindful.
Right.
Mindful of who you're friends with, who you trust, all that.
Yep. Exactly. All right.
For example, my brother, he got a what's it called? A letter from this newspaper. It's like a newspaper we used to get, but he never subscribed for the newspaper, and they're telling him to resubscribe, but it has my cell phone number on it, but his name, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Wow.
Yes, that is so weird.
What did you say happened?
My brother got a letter from a newspaper printer that we used to get, but they're telling him to resubscribe, but my brother never subscribed to the newspaper, but they have my phone number on the freaking resubscription letter with his name on it, though.
It just means that they got a hold of you guys' information and want you to subscribe because they want money and stuff, which makes sense. Yeah, people want money. We don't want to shame them for it, but we also don't want to we don't want to do anything. We don't want to be persuaded to do anything that we don't want to do.
Right.
Like, yeah, they're trying to get more people to. Nothing. I just saw the stuff in Bump.
Yeah, Nina, I agree with you. Yeah. You said that you got to be careful on the phone too. Yeah, my mom got a call once about Social Security scam. They said your Social Security number has been blocked or something, and you can't block a Social Security number. I mean, it's stupid. but it was just scammers. You call the number, then they, they're going to get your checking account or your. They do it to seniors mainly, but I was able to intercept the call and shut it down, squash it. There's that logo that he made for me years ago. Pretty nice.
Where is it? Did...
Oh, you don't see it?
No.
Why didn't it
You're
post?
trying to stream your.
There it is.
Oh wow!
Cool. That's nice.
I love it. Wow.
Yeah, he's the real deal, man. He's graphically gifted talent.
One of the best places to go for freelance work is like Upwork. You know Upwork?
What's it called?
Upwork. Like up is in the direction, and then work.
Oh, Upwork. Okay. You guys ever use Fiverr? That's a freelance
I
site
heard of
too.
it.
Fiverr?
Yeah, I heard of it, but
It used to be $5, and now it's like 25 or 50. It's no longer $5. You could get anybody to do anything. Well, not anything, but just about anything for $5. Well, that was like 10 years ago, right? Now the site's blown up, like Uber, and everybody uses it.
Yeah, Fiverr is a good site too.
Handshake.
In case you was trying to make a good point, he was saying, "Whose hands are those? And why are they on either side of one arm?" What?
Yeah. Well, that's what's so creative about it. Oh, that's good.
He's pretending that like the blue part where it says she's connecting whatever that word is. I can't say evangelism.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That's a part of the arm.
Yeah.
That's an arm. Okay, gotcha.
Man, I saw this bike today. It's called, what is it called? It's a motorized bike, not a motorcycle, but kind of like an old style moped. And I thought, man, that is so cool. It was kind of had like a military fatigue look to it, and it had like big giant back tire, and then place to put your phone. It had like a speedometer on it. It was really cool, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go, check it out and see how much it is, because I mean, geez, that'd be great. Drive that around, save some money on gas. Well, it's like $3,000 for that bike. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It didn't look like it would be that expensive, but yeah. Commission you to write poems. There you go. Go to Fiverr. They actually do pay people to add content to their blogs and stuff. So if you're good at it, they'll pay you. You got to go on, sign and get an account going, and then they'll. Yeah, I thought about using. I did use a couple of times. I got a guy that set up a couple of things for me, but I used somebody to help me when I was trying to advertise one of my sites, and he did basically a optimization thing, SEO optimization, and it was like $5 I paid him, and I didn't get much from it. I mean, I could basically take that $5 and put it into something else, but there are now pretty good algorithms and stuff that do that, so you just got to find the right setup for yourself. Anyway, so I always have some story about something that happened that relates to something that will happen here. We'll get people that will come on and try to scam. You'll get people that will come on and argue. We don't get a lot of that because we don't get a lot of traffic in general, but the more you open your site up to it, the more you'll get that, and then you'll see how we handle it. Usually I'll let anybody come on, as long as they're not being disrespectful or whatever. But if it gets to a point where they are, then we just block them or ban them or whatever. But so far, we're doing all right with that. All right, well, I'm gonna head out, let you guys go. We'll see you Thursday. If we do anything tomorrow, I'll just pop on and let everybody know we're doing, I might just throw out a couple questions for you guys, and feel free to answer them. I don't know exactly how that's going to work out. I'm not going to use any kind of a format, so you can just answer in the chat, I guess. It's some public information, so I'm not worried about it. All right, have a good night, and we'll see you soon, as they say.
Okie dokie. Artichoke.
Good night.
See you around like a rolling donut.
Genshin Impact. Ooh. All right.
All right, see ya.
All right.